Yesterday, the Detroit Lions signed Devin Funchess to be a tight end, and it kind of makes you look, what other free agents could the Lions look to add on the team to help it out? We have some injury issues, we have some depth issues. All around, there's still players still on the market the Lions could look to get to help out the team. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 players who I think the Detroit Lions could sign and could start or contribute big time. But before we get into today's video, if you're a fan of diving headfirst into a pool of lava, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. Sometimes being a Lions fan, you can feel like you're on fire. Also, take that like button with you and let that bad boy get melted. Let's get into today's Lions top 5 free agents. The first free agent who I think could help out the Detroit Lions, who's still out there, is linebacker Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr from the Minnesota Vikings. We all know who he is. He's terrorized us for many years. He obviously is not the same guy that we've seen throughout the years, but he still has some gas left in the tank. Last year he had 38 solo tackles, 2.5 sacks, 0 forced fumbles, and 3 interceptions. The Detroit Lions are looking to get better, I think, at the linebacking core right now. The competition, they say, is fierce. It's a bloodbath in the linebacker position. With that said, who's really going to stick out? Who's going to be that guy? What if we don't have a guy and we're close to being a team that can compete, and all you need is a linebacker to help out? That's all you may need. Maybe there's an injury that takes place. Maybe Alex Anzalone gets injured. Jarrad Davis right now doesn't look like he's working out too well. So if he's not going to work out, you could just let this guy go. Bring in Anthony Barr, and he could help out the Lions, I think, immediately. Is he the long-term answer at linebacker? Absolutely not. No way. That's not the case. But I think he can do well for the Detroit Lions' immediate success. I think he would be better than Jarrad Davis, in all honesty. I think he's better than a couple linebackers on our football team right now. And with us getting close to competing, I don't think it's going to cost a whole lot of money for a one-year deal. To me, it would make sense if they wanted to go that route to get another guy with experience. I think make a call, see what he thinks. Should the Detroit Lions add free agents? Let me know in the comment section below. Y for yes and N for no. What do you guys think on this matter? You good to go? Or should we keep turning the rocks to see if there's someone that can help out? Like I said in the opening, the Detroit Lions signed a tight end in Devin Funchess. He used to be a wide receiver. But do you really believe that this guy could help out the Lions? A lot of people think that he doesn't even make the team. We do need help at tight end. Why? Because we have injuries right now. There is a tight end on the market right now. He's a veteran. He's a little older, but I think he would be better than Devin Funchess. If Devin Funchess doesn't work out here in training camp, you can give Kyle Rudolph a call. Last year, 26 receptions, 257 yards, 1 touchdown, 9.9 average. You may remember him from the Minnesota Vikings. He did play for the New York Giants, but the New York Giants offense is a little bit of cheeks. Let's be honest here. I think he would probably do better in Detroit. You know, it's not like he's the worst guy. He's 32 years old, 258 pounds, 6 foot. I think he would help out the Lions big time. Having T.J. Hockenson, having Kyle Rudolph, the veteran, as our rookie still continues to wait on his injury. We don't really know the status of him for the season. So you could bring in Kyle Rudolph, let Devin Funchess go because, why? Why? I think that having Rudolph would be a little bit better for the Detroit Lions. We're trying to get better at every position. And yes, I understand getting younger. Totally get it. And Funchess is 28 years old. And you got Rudolph, who is 32 years old. But if you feel that you can compete, and if you ask a lot of Detroit Lions fans, we're a little bit closer than maybe media gives us help, going Kyle Rudolph could be a player the Lions could look to target. Who knows? Folks, if you're trying to make a little bit of money, go ahead and go to chessforce.com/linesbet. That is BetUS. Put in the promo code LINES125. Get a 125% deposit bonus. You can bet on the MLB games that's taking place right now. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? You can do score prediction, all that and more in chessforce.com/linesbet. Another player who I think could help the Detroit Lions out is Sheldon Richardson. You say defensive line? Yeah, John Pennicini just retired. He did retire. Maybe they felt like he could have been a defensive tackle that could help out the Lions for the long haul. And if they felt that, him being gone, that puts in a hole for sure. Sheldon Richardson could be a gap filler. Last year, 24 solo tackles, 1 forced fumble, 0 interceptions, 2.5 sacks. We've liked Sheldon Richardson for some time. And would he be better than John Pennicini? If John Pennicini was here, I'd say yeah. Absolutely, he'd be better. Give him a call, see what he wants. He's 31 years old, almost 300 pounds. I think he can help the Lions out at the defensive tackle position for sure. Give him a call, see what he wants. If they did expect John Pennicini to not even make the team, I understand them not making the call for sure. If they're thinking this guy's on the outs instead of in and they're good with the defensive tackle position. But if that's not the case, give him a call. Who knows? There could be injuries that take place in training camp. You know, maybe you lose a guy you don't expect to lose. Never have enough defensive tackle help. That is for sure. Folks, go ahead and hit that like button right now. I'd love to get to 400 likes in this video. You hit that like button, the video gets pushed out there, and it's good for, getting Lions information out. So smash that like button. Now, this player would not be a starter. This would be a starter if Jared Goff goes down. He'd be a backup quarterback. You know how much I've been worried about the backup quarterback position for the Detroit Lions for some time. Tim Boyle scares me right now. He absolutely does. If Jared Goff goes down, I am worried the Lions may not win a single game. I don't trust Tim Boyle. I truly don't. And I understand what Brunell is saying. He loves the guys that he has. But I'm not loving what I'm hearing from minicamp OTAs. I am not loving it. So why not give a young guy a call here? Yards 2.864. Yeah, he's been basically a perennial backup his whole career. Last year, he was a backup for the Atlanta Falcons. He did a decent job as a backup. That's why he stayed there. He had 12 touchdowns, 21 interceptions, completion of 54%. Stats are not all that great, but we're talking about a backup role, someone to overtake Tim Boyle. This would be Tim Boyle's spot. Again, he's 25 years old. He's been a perennial backup. That's just the case when it comes to Josh Rosen. He's been that guy, the backup guy. And I have no problem with him, being a Detroit Lions backup and sitting down if Goff goes down. Or him and David Blau could go ahead and do a fight on and see who would be the guy for the backup position. I don't have a problem with that at all. Tim Boyle scares me. Now, maybe you all think that Tim Boyle should be given the chance. I get it. I'm just not part of that crowd. I'm ready to go into a different direction. Again, John Pennicini left, folks. He did. He retired. We talk about Richardson, but why not bring back Ndamukong Suh? Why not? He's older, I get it, but he still has gas left in the tank. Last year, 15 solo tackles, 6 sacks. He would be a rotational player, folks. We're not talking about starter first, second, third, and fourth down. We have pretty good defensive tackle depth, but why not get a little bit better? Again, like we're talking about, if they thought that Pennicini was going to be a piece for the rotation, they were counting on him, why not go and get Ndamukong Suh? Why not? I'm all about Suh, folks. I'm all about the trenches. I'm all about getting better. I'm all about the depth. And that would help out the depth by bringing him in. Sometimes you got to get players that can fill out the team. And if we're a close team, like a lot of people think, I'm not on the side of we're going to make the playoffs. I think 7-8 wins. But there's a lot of people out there that think the Lions could make the playoffs, at a 9-win team, something around there. What if you're just missing one player? Would you want to miss out on the playoffs if you could have a little bit better depth there? If you're in that crowd, I don't think you'd want to do that. If you're more like me and you don't think we're making the playoffs, maybe you kind of shrug off it and build through the draft. Possibility. But if Suh is not going to ask for a lot of money and he's still available and you're on that crowd that thinks the Lions are closer, give him a call. What the hell? Shouldn't hurt anything, right? There's other free agents the Lions could look at and may not even be in the top 100 of current free agents. There's other linebackers out there. There's a Cam Newton out there they could look at, if they want to go backup route. I know he's a controversial figure around here. Anytime you talk about quarterback position, even a backup, it's controversial. But there's other players out there the Lions could look at. I think we're pretty much good at wide receiver, offensive line. Predominantly, I would say tight end, if they're wanting to continue to, see there, or linebacker, or, again, to replace John Pennicini. Those would be the positions I would look at. Folks, in the upcoming videos, we got One Pride Podcast tomorrow on my channel, 6:30 p.m. LNU right after that for a show. Follow me on social media sites, Twitter, Facebook, LNU. That's what it's all about, folks, is getting the content out there. With that said, folks, adios.